I was given direction that could only be described as complete, like, babble speak. Number 7, 45, 82, 64. It was just totally undiscernible by any rational person.
Oh, we know Chris speak. I think everybody here is.
I'm like just throwing shit out. Yeah. It's just
you get excited about a project.
Embarrassing,
what is it?
man.
It's not good, man. That's great.
So
Teamwork.
I'm just fucking talking.
Yeah.
But in turn, you got a sci-fi project, and if you can link it somehow, and this is what I'm thinking, and this could be complete shit, and it probably is, but to an archetype of something, like something we've seen before, a story we all know. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like link it to that, but make it sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
well, the big challenge that I kind of had for when Patrick was talking about this is making sure that Mark, who is fucking genius, is the focus.
okay.
He's got to be. I mean,
He's a shining star. We got to show him all.
do we see where Mark goes, or is Mark just
Do
omnipresent?
we see him like in the do we see a future self and like what happens, and does he morph like from depending on the decision he makes? Does it like change?
Ooh, interesting,
Yeah.
interesting, because now he's in his thing, and it's like, oh shit, I gotta go, and that's what he goes and does, is goes and appears before his son, or before himself as a child.
Right.
Did you guys ever? Also, I'm out of cigarettes, and I've been smoking everyone else's from this point forward. And
he's kind of watching over him.
We have two
it's cool.
babies, right?
Yeah, we have
They're
babies
girls,
on the block.
but my girl to
Here's the
pass them
thing.
off.
Chloe,
For girls though.
You
Yeah,
just
you can't
grab
tell.
them,
babies.
Press them up
and
as a
then
boy.
you use them in the shoot and bring them back. People don't get this.
Let's go grab them.
It's for it. And when you run away, say, it's for a shoot! Oh, we're making a movie! Crazy guys.
Alright, great. We hope I find.
Or what about this? And this is crazy talk. This is stupid crazy talk, but what about this? Almost like hold on, just let me touch you both. Like, yeah, I feel it. They won't even know that they recognize it.
Right.
They'll just feel it. Like when you play a violin, man, or a guitar, and you hit that chord, that sounds good. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it'll be like. That feels good.
Right.
And it'll be like their soul. We're playing your soul. You know the story. We're taking you on a ride, people. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
What's the running time?
4 to 7 minutes.
4 to 7.
Oh God, is that great? 4 to 7 minutes? Dear fuck! What did you think it was a feature? Dude, I thought we were making. I didn't know. Shad was like, "That's like 5 minutes." I'm like, "Shad, you don't know what you're talking about."
We just move on something. Let's start writing.
Let's go to the garage.
Yeah. I need a beer in a garage.
Yeah, also,
We got all of those things.
And the one decision I was having was the girl with the apple, right? If we went back to that,
what if this? All right, this is fucked up. This is totally stupid. But I'm not saying it anyways. This is derivative and fucked up shit. I'm just saying it right now. I'm just saying. He walks in the room. Oh God, that's heavy. He walks in the room. He's got like a shoe box. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
The kids like, the box. Stop, both of you! And he puts his hand like.
Yeah, and maybe that's the aim of this group, is that they want to go back and not be total assholes.
You've got to go back and change something about yourself that we've been able to determine, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's good.
Timmy and I running it. Yeah. So, we got it. Yeah, we should have a few more pops.
We could have a lot of that.
Right now.
This is about my 12-piece pizza, though.
No, do it to it.
No, I could.
You'll have some in the morning.
Okay, I'll have some.
Yeah, just see if you keep bumming.
future Dave goes back in time to get child Dave to do what looks like a humanitarian thing and this great, grandiose thing to save humanity kind of thing. But in the end, we learned it was just something else, greedy, or some just cheesy bet.
Oh, and it changed a little bit last night. He's a senator.
Okay.
And he's corrupt. and he's mired in a scandal, and he goes back, and his mission is to get the kid. The kid's got a friend who,
His child self has a friend?
yeah, who he saves his life,
Okay.
and he has to convince the kid to not save his life.
Okay.
Because the friend is the one who is his is testifying against him in the big scandal.
Okay.
He's trying to convince the kid of this, and this is a lot Mark came up with, which was great. We had a really good conversation with Mark last night.
That's all we got.
And so, trying to convince the kid's like, no, that is ridiculous. Like they're swimming or something, or they're gonna go swimming, and the kid's supposed to drown, but his self, the kid, saves him, and he's like, don't be so eager, why don't you just lay back? And he's like, what are you talking about? That's insane. And so he keeps trying to convince him, and then finally he realizes, no, that's not the right thing to do. But so then when going back, he thinks he's going to jail because he didn't, he's going to go to jail because he's in this big controversy. He's going to jail. He's not going to be anything anymore. And he goes back and he's actually president.
Oh yeah, that's interviews. That's Tom Sullivan. He did the special effects for Evil Dead.
And you shot this?
Yeah, I shot all that.
Very cool, man.
And both cars are gonna have to be re-raced.
Re-raced?
Re-raced.
So Chris, you can tell us how you're going to hog out the glory and attention on this?
Well, I mean, I know Rob thinks he's got other guys showing up to be in the movie, but let me tell you, it's my camera. That means I'm in the movie, and that's just how I do my thing. He knew it. He knew it when he called me. How I did my thing. So I know he's expecting it. And, sure. Would you want to take a tour of the city and see some of the alleys and stuff like that you might want to use, or do we got spots you've seen already, or I mean, what do we think?
Tim's wearing the same clothes I was yesterday.
I also slept in them.
I've got the same underwear and shorts on, just a different shirt.
I got my wife's.
Well, that's a whole new outfit.
Like the portal's down there, and you get a shot of him.
Anyway, if I can, what are you doing? I was thinking it might look kind of ambiguous if he convinces me, no, we don't kill the friend, and I say you're right, and I go back, and when I open the door, I discover that I'm president, and then a viewer might go, that little turd killed him anyway. And not, he learned a lesson. So if we know the guy's name, the best friend's name, and establish that early on, and he convinces me, I thought it might be cool that when I'm coming back up, and I'm thinking I'm going to the press conference to resign as senator and apologize to the public, and I'll see you in 30 years when I get out of jail.
Right.
And find out, no, it's a press conference for whatever, Mr. President.
And you made everything
I can even ask, I can say, what about Stu Williams or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
And, well, the VP is waiting for you in the Oval Office. So obviously he's not dead, and he's still my friend. In fact, he's my running mate.
Exactly. Yeah. And action. And action.
got a bro stash, and la 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 la. You know what's going on? It's great. Vaudeville.
The light pointed like that. I'm not sure if there's not amount of diffusion that's going to bring it down. Unless does that screen help?
Yeah, that screen cuts it in half. It's actually not too bad right now.
Just lower the iris or something.
Yeah, well, here, take a look.
Or the minute he slams the phone down and he's done with his conversation, you know, because you've been waiting right by the door to come in. And we've got to go over this speech. Boom!
A lot of fury right back.
That's when he goes into, I was gonna, I saved his life and I wish I could go back because I wouldn't do it this time. Running the same scene, just in a different,
There are a couple different angles, yeah.
But I can just stay seated at
yeah, right, at the end, right, yeah.
I was thinking about throwing a different kind of line, like after I come in with this, put this down. There's a little quiet interjection that I was going to say something like, "I've seen you give tougher speeches in tougher moments in your life before. What makes this one any different?"
Oh, you know what? Is that what makes it different? Conrad, what makes it different? I'll tell you what makes it different. Frank Williams has turned state evidence.
Perfect!
I'm going to fucking prison. Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm a co-defendant. By the way, Paul, I'm a co-defendant in federal court on embezzlement charges. Did you realize that? Huh? What are you doing about it? No, not now. What do you mean sole defendant? What happened to Frank Williams?
So what's going on this time?
He did. So about 2 years ago.
Does it play?
I don't know, it's in the process of... So it's, I don't know if it's... Because we're having to go... It's basically doing it through iPhoto because we don't have his card reader. We couldn't find where the hell it was storing it.
We're going to do a quick shoot.
I think I found it.
He ducks into Digby's. Like,
Fine, good.
Save me, Duffy.
Formatted as a Mac drive?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Save this.
It's 5:30. Let's go shoot this final scene and let's get going on.
what's the final scene?
Final scene. I say we shoot on the stairwell. It's a common area, and we just.
What about the scene with Corey?
We'll shoot Corey after this.
That can be done.
With Corey, I still like the bathroom idea the best. I thought that was great. Where he kind of comes in, starts to clean himself off, throw some water on his face.
And suddenly he's right behind you.
And suddenly he's right behind.
Let's see here.
And he will. He will. And that's just a stage. You see it all the time. You see it all the time. Go through it all the time. All the time. All the time. Do you want, hey, can we try where you guys meet there, like, come up and go down a little bit, and can I have you guys walk in the frame real quick?
Is this where we need to end up, though?
I think that, how's that for you, for those guys down there?
What do you think? I was at a buddy's house and he had some snacks and out and stuff, and I said, "Oh, what kind of cheese is that?" He's like, he said, "That's from Munda," and I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "That's the cheese from Munda Nuts." And then I wanted to do like this commercial, like where these like really miniature people come out like at night while I sleep at night, and these like small people go la 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 la, and they got these scrapers and harvesters, and there's like this gigantic sack, and they're like
elves. They got cheese
Munda
graters.
cheese.
They got cheese graters.
And there's scrape, and there's other guys going underneath it, and
That's what you're gonna be doing?
Fredo, Freddie, we changed around like every.
That's what it should be, or that's what you want to do?
But
A lot of times there's a difference.
Right. So when you go down to the lake, it's going to dive in. Good. Yeah, but I need to hear what we're doing. Stay right where you are.
Is that on, Chris?
Yeah, I'm rolling actually. I'm just getting a plate.
Sure it's on?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No.
No, do you see? I don't. I think it is on, Jim.
Yeah, and it's files. What's the file?
You ready? Yeah,
All right, Mark, we're ready to shoot your entrance here. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. It don't mean we got Hey Kid. It's all we need. I mean, you can do it again for. You want to do it again? Just
Yeah. I wanna. We'll get his line too. We'll get